Hello, viewers. This is Michael from Three Reviews, bringing you a new podcast from my civic code, the Boruto Review. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly, in case you don't understand me. Also, I try to do my best not to beat your heart during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will contain your adult language. Once again, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will contain your adult language if you're under 18. Now, if you're over 18, then you should get to watch this audio podcast recording. So anyway, with this and everything after right, let's get into the latest episode of Boruto. So basically, we see Boruto, we see Boruto with the rest of the survivors of this crazy gang, with the rest of the survivors who so far survived this crazy dude. Ongo's crazy maze experiment. So basically, it's a Boruto, a ninja fugitive named Wark, I believe a female cloud ninja named Bata, another female ninja. I don't know. It's not clear what, but if she's from a monk, another ninja from the this named Kesson, a male ninja, a rich dude, and one rich dude with a briefcase that he claims is for money. So and Shao that voice from the stone, that ninja voice from the Stone Village. So basically, everybody was waiting, everybody was waiting around, waiting now for Anga to show up, and basically start the next challenge. So far they did two. They already finished two challenges down and 3 more to go. So basically, everybody started to. Wolf, the fugitive ninja, noticed that the monk, had a prison tattoo. So basically, the monk explained, yes, I did some time and whatnot, for murdering people, but I met this nice old man who was a monk, and he helped me change my life around, and blah, blah, blah. So basically, Boruto being the optimistic one, it was like going around, asking what you guys want to do, what you guys get out of here. So basically, Shao said, I want to go see my grandma again. Bata wants to buy an island. It wants to buy her own private island. Kesha wants to go back, go to his father's hot springs. And basically, before we get to the last few other ideas, Aga showed up and basically let's start the third challenge. So basically, pick your third challenge. So basically, they pick one of the skulls and it said pressure. So basically, they got teleported to a different room, a closed off room, and basically, Shao being an idiot, pressed a button, noticed there were some buttons on the wall in this closed-off room, and basically, he pressed the button, and the ceiling started to slowly come down towards them. So basically, buttons. So basically, there are like 6 buttons. They kept on pressing and whatnot until it make things worse, and until the ceiling had needles on it and whatnot. So anyway, turns out that after pressing all the buttons, these buttons became like 6 crawl spaces. So basically, these 6 crawl spaces will save them from being crushed. So basically, since there are like 9 of them, there are only 6 places. So basically, they started to fight over the places and whatnot. And Boruto and Boruto, so basically they were busting out some jutsus fighting over these six quality spaces, and Master Boruto noticed when he did his water jutsu that the water was being drained from the floor. So basically, and Boruto said that, oh, I have an idea. We make a big hole in the floor. Once the city, we can use that as a crossbait. Make a big hole in the floor and use that as a crossbait. Use that as a crossbait to be safe from the ceiling with needles that's coming down towards us. So basically, Boruto, Kessup, and the monk dude were trying to break trying to break a big hole in the floor that will save them from the kneeling ceiling, the ceiling with the needles coming down towards them. But so far, they had no luck. Until Master Baka, little encouragement to Baka, as a little encouragement for Baka, she was able to use her sensory. She has this ability to sense, like this echo, like this sound location jutsu, and sense a weakness in the floor, and gave Boruto and the others the opportunity to find a weak spot in the floor and make a big hole that saved them from being stabbed by being crushed and stabbed by the ceiling with needles on it. So basically, once the challenge was over, everybody was safe. Nobody died. So turns out, while they were doing that, so basically, Sarada had collected data on the people who went missing, just like Boruto, had doing some data and whatnot, and was collecting data, on the missing people who vanished or suddenly and whatnot, and trying to find a connection. So anyway, Boruto. So basically, Anga was impressed with Boruto once again, and nobody died, and so basically, Anga said that, all right, you open the door back to the room and wait for, and they all have to wait there for the next challenge and whatnot, and basically before Boruto, went in the room, Baka noticed that I found this basically this air radio device on the floor. So basically, Baka was telling him that we might have another spy that is working to Baka in our group. So basically, Boruto was like, so we do have so Boruto was like, well, that kind of makes sense. So anyway, so basically, meanwhile, back at the village, after compiling all the data on the missing people, Sarada noticed that all the people who were missing had one thing in common. Kessan was the common denominator. So basically, every time that Anga made people disappear, she's like, Kessan, the ninja who is trapped with Boruto, the leaf ninja who's trapped with Boruto, seems to be connected to all these disappeared people that Anga is using with his crazy maze experience and whatnot. So basically, they believe that Kesha is the one behind. So basically, the episode ended with Kesha with a big image of Kesha face, and basically this is how the episode ended. On that note, Boruto and Baka wondering who is the traitor who is the other traitor working for Anga among us, and basically that's how the episode ended on that note. So anyway, this was a good episode. This is starting to be a good episode. This is starting to be a good. This is a good episode, or this was a good mystery episode, or mystery episode series. So this is good. Anyway, what do you guys think? Anyway, sign off. One.